Good afternoon, crafters. It's Maria here. First of all, thank you to my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel, and to my old subscribers, thank you for hanging in there with me. I hope you guys are enjoying the projects that I've been posting on my channel, and this is a new one, and I know this is another Halloween theme project. As you can see, I call this my Halloween tea light holder. And this is a wooden piece that I got from SaCrafters. When I created this project, this canvas for Paper Crafter 45, I just got so inspired and it made me so happy because Halloween is one of my favorite holidays of all time, and I knew I just had to make another Halloween project, and this is what I came up with. And as you can see, this wooden piece I ordered from SaCrafters, and she has an online store with Zibbet. And if you guys are not familiar with SaCrafters, she makes wooden pieces like these that you can alter. You can either paint or decoupage and then turn it into a beautiful piece like this. And her items are pretty inexpensive, and she has the best customer service. I remember ordering from her two wooden lampposts before, and I informed her that it got broken, and she offered immediately. I didn't even have to ask her. She just offered to replace it when I order the next time, and I reminded her of that, and she replaced it free of charge. So that to me is great customer service, and she doesn't even know that I'm doing this video. And if you guys would like to check out her store, she is great. But I'm gonna show you a step-by-step on how to make this project. If you guys are interested, it's gonna be fast forwarded so you guys don't get bored. And if you're interested to see how I made this project, then please keep watching. Okay, the first thing that I did was to spray paint the wooden pieces. So I used this spray paint right here and just spray painted these pieces. I could have used a craft paint, but it would have taken so long to just, you know, paint the intricate pieces right there. So spray paint was so easy. I just spray painted everything. I don't have to like do the little crevices over there. It just painted it all really well. So as you can see, it's very nicely painted. So I spray painted all my wooden pieces like so. And then this is the chipboard that came with this set. And what I did was I spray painted both sides first. And then while it was still wet, I wrapped it on this and just used my rubber band. While it was still wet, and then that gave it this shape, because this is eventually what you're going to attach over here. So while it's still wet and pliable, you need to attach it into a rounded object and just use your rubber band, just so when it dries up, it's in this rounded shape and you don't crack the chipboard, because this one is chipboard, this is wood. So you need to do it while it's still wet. So that's the first step. The second step is to decide which paper you're going to use, if you're even going to use paper for your wooden pieces. So I'm going to Mod Podge this to the wooden pieces. So I chose this. I trace this wooden piece on my, which is Brew Designer Series Paper from Stampin Up. And I just traced it on this image right here and then cut it. And then for this one, I measured how much paper I needed for this wooden piece right here. And I measured my paper, and then I'm going to just adhere this using Mod Podge on this piece. And then once this is Mod Podged on my wooden piece, I'm going to cut this right here so I can insert this. That's the second step. Third step is apply Mod Podge to the wooden pieces. So as you can tell, I have plastic covering my Mod Podge so it doesn't dry out on me. And that was the reason. So I'm gonna fast forward this from here on out so you can see the process step by step.
just fine the way I am. And maybe my coffee's cold, and maybe I'm too old to ride the swings at the fair. But what's stopping me from doing what I please? If I want to, I'll ride the kiddie swings. Sometimes you have to grow up, even if it's just for a day at a time, or a Saturday ride. Sometimes trees get taller, we watch and admire as little boys turn into men behind our backs, moving too fast, the world spins. And maybe goodbyes are hard, well, at least we